So this is a aspiring handyman's van. Aspiring because I'm currently employed. I'm actually leaving the military later on this year, so I want to go into construction handyman to begin with, and I might take on the training that I've already done as part of my resettlement and take it further and possibly go down the route of becoming a fully qualified electrician. However, I'm 42 by the time I get out, so I don't know if that's the correct path to go down, but I haven't fully decided. At the minute, handyman's probably going to be the answer. So most of this stuff in here, before the comments come in, is brand new, especially everything in that bag, because I got it all for Christmas. That's my plumbing bag, and pretty most of it is brand new. This I just bought today. I'm trying to get all the kit whilst I've still got a job. And whilst I can pay for it, so that when I get out and start up my business, it's already paid for. And then you know, I think there's ways I can claim that back on tax as well. I'll have to speak to someone that knows what they're talking about, but I believe I can put it into the business and claim it back. Anyway, so on the back door here we have our PPE. So I've got a mask, respirator mask, a eye mask, and hearing defence. Got me kneel pad. That's just on 2 hooks like that, and it sits there perfectly. This holds it in as well, it's never come off. Blue roll, obviously. I've got me torch for copper pipes. I've got these Weaver screwdrivers, the heavy duty ones you can just bash about in case I need them. I don't carry them in the bags because I've got other screwdrivers, but if I need them they're in the van. Got some consumables in the back, some adhesive spray, filler, WD-40, wood glue and mitre bond there. This side, that's all my electrician's hand tools. They're not the best. These are all Magnuson, just because price, basically. Like I said, I'm buying all this to start up a business, and it's getting quite pricey. I'm pretty much there now, though. But yeah, that's why I decided I'll just go Magnuson on them for now. I can always upgrade it later. Drain down hose, Christmas present. Like I said, plumbing stuff is all brand spanking. Consumables, I do like these because you've got that little catch there you twist, so they're now all open, so you can just grab what you want or lock it. And you know, I've not had anything spill out. I've even forgot to lock it and still had nothing spill out. I think I was just lucky though, but yeah, so that went out quite well. I've put some, I don't know if you can see, yeah, 2 brackets on, and then that just slides on so that can lift off if needs be. That just sits there because of the weight of the head. Doesn't actually go anywhere. It does move about a bit, but nothing massive. I've got me fishing tail there, if that's the right word for it. My lockout kit, and then my Martindale test lamps there. And as you can see, I've just got a torch, magnetic torch on there. So most of the electrical stuff, and then nuts, bolts and washers. This bottom one's got nothing in it at the minute, so it's not labelled. And then obviously it's just me ladders under there. So not everything in here is brand new. This is fairly old platform. 4 foot level, couple of saws, mitre box, and Stanley collapsible trestles. They're not the best in the world, but they're compact, and I've only got a small van, so they fit perfectly in there. Magnetic plate for small parts if I'm putting furniture together, something like that. Obviously a tarp, big wipes, kneeling pads, all my caulk and sealant, silicone, all that kind of good stuff. You might see up here, I think that gets in the way, but it doesn't. I can, it's a bit stiff because I painted this, that is, but you can still get them out and put them away even with the tips on. So that's me track for my track saw. And then that box is all my hand tools. That box is all my hand tools. I've chose DeWalt, and I've kept with the black and yellow theme obviously, but I've chose DeWalt. I used to have Ryobi, Bosch, Parkside, which is brilliant if you're just in a garage. Well, I've still got them, most of them, but I've decided to go for DeWalt purely because I had the drill and I had a circular saw, and they were pretty good, so I thought, right, I'll just go with that. And I just want one battery, just so it's easier to charge stuff, especially when you're on the go. And talking about charging stuff on the go, that up there in the corner, that's where the batteries will live, and you can't see it, but there's a charger up there and there's an inverter. I haven't hooked the inverter up yet. That's one of the last jobs I need to do. I've got the wires that I need now, but yeah, still haven't got around to doing it. And that is the Velocity work mats. There's 2 in there. I've got rid of the there's a long one and a shorter one. I've just shoved them in the same bag. And then up the top here, up there, I've got me jig for doors, putting the handles on, that kind of stuff. Next to it, you can't see it because in between this and that, there's a little stack that come out of this box. It's like a little, I'll put a picture up, a little plastic box, and I use that for my shims, so that's all in there. And then as you can see, that's plumbing stuff. Me 15 and 20mm copper basically. Up the top there, got some more. I can't get my words out. Fishing rods, I don't think that's the right word, but you can do fish wires through walls, that kind of thing. Sleeving, got brown, obviously, blue, and obviously the CPC. I have got a multifunction tester. It's a Mega. I have done, like I said, I have done training. I'm not a fully qualified spark. I've done a domestic installer course, but I want to do things right, so I got one of them off Facebook for about 300 quid. It's yet to be calibrated, so fingers crossed it'll pass its calibration. But yeah, I want to do things properly. I'll only be doing minor work, so I'm not going to be seeing. I'm going to do rewiring houses. You know, I'm not qualified enough, but if I'm going to do minor works, I want to do it properly. I want to be able to test it. So got an MFT, and like I said, I might further down the lane, once I'm fully out to the military, decide to go and pursue that. So we'll see what happens. And then I've got my workbench. Like I said, I bought this today because it's something I didn't have. All I've done to keep that in place is just put this little hook there, just twist it and it comes out of the way. Don't even have to take it out to get access to everything that you need, but obviously the idea is it's there so I can get it out, set it up at the back here. And then under there, that black bag that you can barely see, that is a canopy. So again, when I come out, I can set that up over here, and I've got a bit of cover, and I've got the table I can do some bit of work in, you know, if the weather's bad. It's not brilliant, but again, small van, I can't get a full-size gazebo in. And then I've just got 2 spools of wire, twin and earth there. And then I've got 2 more boxes, electrical and plumbing. So it's like consumables, that's an outside socket you can see through there. And then some more plumbing consumables. And I've also got in the plumbing box, which I'm not going to get out, but I've got a thermal imaging camera for radiators and stuff like that, so I can just make sure they're getting hot water all the way through them. Again, I got that for Christmas. And then this bottom drawer is tools I don't want in the bag and probably don't need all the time. It's chisels and files, chalk line, chalk, and other mallets. This drawer's consumables, all electrics, back boxes, where you go, junction boxes, stuff like that. And then these are labelled up for ease. I don't think that's picking that up, but that's assorted screws and fixings, so that's longer screws, more fixings, some of the same of the fissures again. So once I've depleted these, I can take them out there, refill this, and obviously I've got other types of fixings as well. This one says miscellaneous. That is door knobs, door stops, stuff like that. And then, like I've already mentioned, that box up there. And then in here we've got some more tools, some more jigs, router bits, and the like. I could do more in depth into that kind of stuff if you're interested. And I've got me cordless hoover and dustpan and brush. And then I'll take this stuff out here and then give you a look this way, better look at the inverter, that kind of thing. But other than that, that's pretty much everything that's in here. Like I say, just twist that, that'll stop that from falling. And then my plumbing bag, again I could do a separate video on that if you want, and that's my day-to-day bag. I might strip that down a bit. It's not massively heavy, but it's probably got more in it than it needs to have for every single call out, so I might reduce what's in there. Again, I could do a separate video on that if needs be. So you open the side door, this is what you're greeted with. I've modded the tough system so I can hold certain things on the side. Annoyingly, if I just want to get this one out, I can access it from in, but if I want to just get this out, I have to take these out and just put them to one side so I can just get that out. And to be honest, if I want to get the whole thing out, it is rather heavy, so it is easier if I just do that to get the whole thing out. But I can grab it all in a wanna, but if I want to keep my back nice and healthy, I tend not to do that. So I've got I had some dead space in here. This was an afterthought and it fitted perfectly. You can just see just there, that's the end of the trestles or sawhorses, whatever you want to call them. And I had this space here because of that bulkhead that curves in a bit, so it looks like I've got extra there, but I haven't really. It's probably up to there. But anyway, this fitted perfectly. So I've got my oscillating tool, cut this out, slid this in, and then put some screws through this plate to hold that on, and then they just bite into the top here, not enough to go through, but enough to hold it into place so it doesn't slide backwards, it doesn't go forward, it doesn't go anywhere. So that's good. And then in the top here, I've got some consumables, as you can see there, some wedges, some little sanding pads and cable ties, and smaller ones underneath. And then the bottom one's empty for now. I don't know what to put in it yet, but I've got more space for stock or tools or whatever it is I want to put in there. Right, so I've took the tough system out so you can get a better view of it. And I forgot my pipe bender sits there as well, because it was hidden by the bags. I forgot about it, but that's where that lives. Yeah, I've took the tough system out. You can see there's a little wooden lip, that's where it sits. It doesn't go anywhere, I don't need to strap it in or anything. I think the weight that's in it, plus that lip, stops it from going anywhere. As you can see, we've had to scribe in, and you can see what I mean by how the bulkhead comes in a bit. Yeah, and we've got some items down there. We've got some pipe cut off and screwed into the side there, and that holds me two larger clamps and a crowbar, and I think that's all that's in them pipes at the minute. This is where the inverter is. Like I say, I just need to wire that inverter up to the battery. I haven't yet done that because I haven't got long enough cables, but I will do eventually. And then down here, let's put my torch down. We have one of those seats. And a fold-away trolley, and then there's a couple more items down there. Just shine a light down there. Yeah, so we've got the trend door stand, we've got another trend door lift, and then that is a hinge jig back there. They are fairly easy to get to. Granted, you have to take all the tough system out, but if I'm doing doors, I'm probably going to have them out anyway, because I'll need the plane and stuff like that. Right, so that's the van so far. Other than finishing the inverter, I don't think there's anything else I'm going to do to it. I think I'm probably maxed out there. I built all this myself, this racket, in case you're wondering. Yeah, just thought outside the box basically. Used a lot of brackets to secure it to the frame. I did use, what did I use? Self-tapping screws, but with all the vibration they started falling out, so I've went to bolting it in, and with that it's fairly solid. I mean, it doesn't even squeak now, which is brilliant. Yeah, I've got a screw in there, but that's got a bolt through it as well, so that's solid. It's not going anywhere. Without a proper bulkhead, it can get a little bit noisy, but nothing that's unbearable. If you go around a tight corner, might be a bit more noise than usual. The only thing I haven't tested out is this. That might cause some noise, I don't know. Obviously I've not tested out because, like I said, brand new, so if that becomes a problem, I'll think of another way of securing it, but I quite like that. It's minimal. It's just twist that and I can get the thing out. I could put another one down there, but I don't really want to because I want to be able to get it out quick and in quick. Yeah, I built a platform, all that kind of stuff myself. Didn't pay anyone to do it. I've got the time at the minute, at night and on the weekends, so thought I'll get it done. Now, will it stay like this when I start doing jobs? Probably not, but I'm going to have to try and keep organised because I've only got a small van. Might upgrade it in the future, but at the minute this is what I've got. So yeah, that is the van tour. If you're interested in getting more detailed videos on any of this stuff, let me know in the comments and I will knock them up. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.